Number 6, LeBron
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And right now for Miami, they like where they're at in the top 5. First month of the season, not a lot of weight put on these early power rankings anyway.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The rim projectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Kyrie Irving is out there with Mitch, and it's LeBron in at the small forward. And for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Tyler Hero out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Chris Bosh, and it's James.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analyst Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at the numbers for LeBron James.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Mobley and Allen control the paint for him. Kyrie Irving out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward. And for Miami, James is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Bosh in at the center position. Still in the early stages of the season here, but some people are already talking about MVP and Rookie of the Year, Grant.
You know, I think it's a little early for that. I mean, those decisions are a long way off. But, you know, B.A., I guess it never hurts to take.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the 3rd best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'd love to hear it. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. And it's Mitchell, the miss. And it's Miami's ball. Man, they've been quite a team to watch this season. Check out this stat. Their point differential, plus 12 this season.
I mean, you got to go back to the early 70s Lakers, Bucks, and the 95-96 Bulls teams to compare what this group has accomplished this season. This team has the makings of one of the most dominant seasons we've ever seen.
James can't get it to go. Pass to Bosh. Over Mobley. Bosh, no good. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And he lobs it up. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
Here's James. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
You have to credit the defense. Adjusts his feet, takes the hit, and gets the call.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. We discussed his plans for defending Donovan Mitchell, and he told me for as quick and athletic as Mitchell is, we can't allow him to get downhill. No free runs in the open court, no clear lanes to the bucket. And he added, that's not as easy as it sounds, but that is our goal. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now, here is James. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Here's Bosh. Rejected by Allen.
You gotta love that. Allen is a paint protector who will challenge anyone who comes his way.
And that one's good. James.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's James. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Can they get it? The rebound by Allen.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 5-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the three-point basket by...
Oh, my goodness!
How about that?
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Now, here is James. He's got 5. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Cavaliers, they've risen to 3rd in the latest power rankings. Playing well as of late.
When I look at the Heat, they've dropped to the 4th position in the rankings. They haven't been as dominant lately, but they could bounce back. We'll just have to wait and see.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for Miami. Hunters checked in for the Cavaliers. Heat trail by 4. Puts up a 3. The putback. Out to James. Gets the 3 ball to go. James has got 8.
And that's the improvement of his game. You've got to guard Bron close at the perimeter. He can be so efficient from out there.
Oh, got a piece of it. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Here's Wade. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Hopefully this is a reality check for them. Teams in this league are just too good. You will be punished for your mistakes. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
There's a minute 47 left in the first. Wade. And again, Miami with a triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at me.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's James. And the layup is good off the glass. 12 points for him.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Here's James. Again, the Heat score.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Irving, the pass to Hunter. Back to Irving. Takes the 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Wade, pass to Bosh. Hero outside. Lets it go from deep. Second chance effort. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Now at the line, Chris Bosh.
He's off on the first. So for Miami, Norm Powell comes in for LeBron, and Jaime Jaquez is subbed in for Wade. Cleveland also making some changes. Nance, he's checked in for Jared Allen, and Darius Garland subbed in for Irving. Good on the second one. The Cavaliers lead by 5. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. James, that's good.
Hey, he's been efficient and effective. He's already hit 6 buckets out of 8 looks.
Garland against Hero. And he's going for the lob. And Bosh gets it to go. Cleveland has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
He's not afraid of getting physical. I like how LeBron James has no problem accepting the contact while trying to score.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
It's hard to forget how much he struggled from the line during their last matchup.
He's off on the second.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
And here's Hunter from the arc. Connects from downtown.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want. The guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Dean Wade. And it's Strus in at small forward. Wiggins passes to Hero. There's a screen by Wiggins. And Tyler Hero gets a 3. Hero's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component.
Here's Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Fires from deep. That shot is off.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Hero outside. And there's a foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And the Heat with some changes. James is checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Wade in for Hero. And Cleveland with a change here too. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Wade.
They're having more success with the three-point shot here in the second quarter as they try to cut into this lead.
Outside Strus. Outside Mitchell. Hunter the screen. Hunter. It's hauled in by the Heat. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Brian, back to you.
On a mission. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Outside Strus. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Wade.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And that one's good. Wade's got 4 points now in the quarter. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Bron, he's checked in for Cleveland. Kyrie Irving comes in for Garland. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at Cleveland, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And of course there's the Heat, all tied at the top. These teams are evenly matched.
Well, I think for Cleveland, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you've got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Here's James. The kick to Hunter to get back on track. Here's Mobley. And there's the rejection. Wade, the pass to Powell. Here's Wade. He's guarded by Irving. And it's good for two. Now it's a three-point Heat lead. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Heat?
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
Yeah, they've also had a great deal of second chance points tonight. Great job finding the offensive board and then converting on those extra tries.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
Richard, last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Evan Mobley. He's quickly becoming a two-way terror.
Yeah, the Cavs have unlocked him offensively, putting the ball in his hands and encouraging him to let it fly from long distance. That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Tomlin's checked in for the Cavs. Darius Garland comes in for Mitchell. Here's Irving. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Man, Kyrie just has an unbelievable ability to finish in traffic.
Here's Wade. He's got 10. Out to James. Here's Adebayo. Rebounded by LeBron.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Pass to Irving. Mobley outside.
Miami foul.
For the Cavaliers, Allen comes in for Tomlin. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Garland.
Substitution on the court.
To the inside. Here's Irving. It's tipped. And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
Miami making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in. And he's going for the oop here. And Mobley throws it down.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Pass to Mitchell. The three. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists in the game.
And after the 3 on the other end, Mitchell with one of his own. This man is so competitive.
James against James. The shot by James, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Allen finds James. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Jaquez. James outside. James can't get that one to fall.
LeBron fires one down. Big Bam! Two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
From D-Wade.
Outside Irving. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Raptors, they have to be feeling pretty confident. Good teams win the games they're supposed to. We'll find out how good they are.
You can beat a team and still not be a good team. I want to see how they play.
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Miami Heat.
They haven't been able to get anything going on the offensive end. And the lack of production doesn't just fall on the shoulders of the players. The game plan that the coaches have, it's whack. It doesn't work.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The Cavaliers lead by 7. They've got Bam Adebayo. He's out there with LeBron James. And it's Hero in a 2-guard. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And slam dunk by James.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
The shot by James, no good.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Stripped it away. Hero, the pass to... Yes, sir! LeBron James!
Oh, yeah, the old man can still do that. LeBron James with the catch and finish.
Now here's Irving. He has 7. Pass to James. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here, and it's Irving missing.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Hero. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That one on Mitchell.
And just superb concentration from the crafty guard. Hero taking the contact like a champ.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He could not find the mark from the free throw line in their last game.
They get the rebound. From deep, Mobley. Good key by Adebayo. Heat trail by 5. Out to James. From deep three-point range. James with a steal. And there's the lob. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
ABA. The Cavaliers are making noise. Point guard Darius Garland said the brand of basketball that we play is super exciting, super fun. A lot of threes, a lot of alley-oops, a lot of dunks. And we play really hard on both ends of the floor. It's been a winning recipe. Back to you guys.
Allie, thanks very much for the report. Over to the wing. Oh, deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Irving, the pass to Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Takes It's a big high bounce and goes in. Mitchell's got 8.
Showing off his skills as a shooter. Mitchell knocking down that mid-range look.
And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Greg?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
Yeah, this is who LeBron is, an unselfish player who looks to set up his teammates.
He drops it from range.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Mobley outside. Pass to James. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen away. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Okay, wow, old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Irving looking it over. James against James. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Miami making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Bosh. Allen defending.
The length of Allen, yeah, that's problematic for a lot of shooters. And this man knows how to distract them.
Hunter passes to Irving. Outside Mitchell. From deep. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 4 rebounds in the game.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Back to Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Drops in the 3. Bosh has got his second basket of the night.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Outside Hunter. Back to James. Cleveland working the ball around now. Irving for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Going right back at them. Kyrie answers with a 3 of his own. Woo.
Hero finds James. Over James. And it's Miami with another.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
And there's James from the arc. Rebound by the Heat.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
James passes to Wade. 41 seconds left to play in the third. It's James on the wing. Shoots over Allen, and there are the Heat with another bucket.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Pass to James. Beyond the arc. LeBron sticks the triple.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
James outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. James has got 32 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Cavaliers ahead, leading by just 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Once we get the rebound, Get to those corners. Race for it, okay? What you're doing right now is you're making them have to defend.
And Coach Spo imploring his guys to be faster and sharper than the other team.
If they do that, they'll be fine. Coach wants to tire the opposition out on defense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Kyrie Irving out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Mobley, then it's Max Strus, and it's Hunter in at the 4. Here's Strus. Good D by Adebayo.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Hawkins, the pass to James. Pass to Adebayo. Over Strus. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from James. Now it's a 3-point Miami lead. Outside Strus. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
He can make you miss in more ways than just one. Bron with a nice little dribble move.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Cavaliers trail by 3. Right side Hunter, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Heat.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
First one falls for him. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Jaquez. And both free throws good for Hunter.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's James. Good D. Better O from LeBron.
Look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Heat leading by 3. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. And Cleveland making a change here. Allen's checked in. It's James on the wing. Covered by Strus. 6 to shoot. Releases from 15. Bosh, no good.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Fires it from 18. Outside for Irving. Pass to Garland. Cleveland working the ball around now. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The perfect first half in terms of ball control. The cracks have started to show. And now they're looking more and more vulnerable.
Hero, he's checked in for Miami. Wade comes in for Mitchell. Cleveland also making some changes. James comes in for Strus. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Garland.
Kyrie Irving. 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul. Now at the line, to Wade.
And he drops it first. He's perfect from the line this time. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And Irving gets it to go.
He notched one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Here's Wade. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Basket is good. Foul, Kyrie Irving. Fourth personal foul. Second team foul. One to Wade.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Mobley outside. And stolen by Adebayo. And he slams it down.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
From LeBron James.
Cavaliers trail by 7. Now James. Good D. Better O from LeBron.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
19-footer is good.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
For your Heat dancers, get loud!
James against James. Outside Mobley. Shoots a three. Adebayo with the rejection. And he stays with it. James. Rebounded by Adebayo. Heat leading by 7. Hero. Ooh, rise and fire.
And Hero understands his role in this offense, and he knows when he should look to score.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers.
From D-Wade.
Richard, the league taking some steps to prevent flopping. What's the criteria for what crosses the line?
It's home stem. It's an acronym for secondary, theatrical, exaggerated movements. Yes, that's a real term. It's kind of a limited definition, and it basically says, don't be an idiot.
The Heat have gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the fourth. Nifty move. From 8 feet. Bucket is good.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
James. Oh, LeBron hammers it down.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
James. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball.
Miami ball.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam thanks to AT&T. Miami leading by 11.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Heat.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for LeBron James.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. And here comes Cleveland. Now Garland, stolen by Mitchell. James, outside. The triple drop.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Garland fires. Oh, it misses. Both hands there for a little extra. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Tyler, these Miami fans, they are so appreciative of the effort that you guys displayed tonight. Talk about what they mean to you.
Yeah, we couldn't do it without these amazing fans right here, so we appreciate you guys. Continue to support us through the ups and downs, and we appreciate y'all.
Thanks so much, Tyler.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, LeBron James.